Welcome back, everyone. I am the Deprestior, and this is Arkham Horror, the card game. We're doing the circle on done again, and we're now at Death's Doorstep in probably more ways than one. All right, so don't think we need to worry too much about this. Place 6 clues on the entry hall. Okay. And then we have to do the same for Penny. Okay, and that's over at the balcony. Yep. And then remove a total number equal to the pieces of evidence that were left behind, which we had 7. So as evenly as you can. I'm just going to do this. So that's 6. And then I'll remove 1 from here, so we can get it done faster. Okay. Everything else here seems to be fine. Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and shuffle the encounter deck. Take a look at this. Justice 11, be true to yourself and seek the truth in others. You must balance the scales. You shall be called to account for your actions. Silver Twilight enemies can't be damaged or defeated. And when you draw a monster, just place a doom and whatever. And then over here we got hidden agendas. As you approach the patio of the Migra estate, a man in an elegant suit checks your invitation at the door. Inside, guests mingle and chat with one another, but much of the conversation is awkward and terse. A silent tension has gripped the manor, and you are not sure why. Find information about the disappearances by discovering as many clues as you can. Okay. Skulls are -1, tablets are -2. Skulls become -3 if it's haunted, and and the tablet is if you fail, you trigger haunted if it's an attack or evasion. Okay, we can live with that. Shuffle this. All right. Let's go ahead and do mulligans. Okay. Don't want any of these right now. Okay. This isn't bad. Yeah, we can make this work. Cool. Shuffle. And then here. Teal to orange. All right. Definitely want to stand together. Definitely want... Wow, this is all kind of nice, actually. Yeah, to stand together on top of everything else. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Yeah, the only thing I'm lacking is, yeah, you know what? I'll keep this hand, well, let's drop the Eureka. We drop the Eureka. Everything else I'm actually okay with holding on to. Okay, Task Force, that's actually rather nice. Perfect. Okay, investigation phase. And we'll go ahead and flip this first location. I believe we start in the entry hall. Yep, entry hall. Cool. And let's just leave. All right, let's we'll start with I guess we'll start with Carolyn. First action, I'm going to go ahead and do stand together. So we both will get 2 resources and draw 2 cards. So this is going to come out into play. All right, and then you get 2 cards. Oh, good. Oh, you know what? We forgot to add the bless tokens, which is fine. We'll go ahead and use that now to go ahead and add 2 curse tokens, because I don't really want to take any additional stuff there. And we got Drawn to the Flame. Perfect. Okay. So that was our first action. Unfortunately, Rational Thought is going to be a slight pain. I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 to get out Alchemical Distillation. And I'm going to go ahead and spend the remaining action to go ahead and get up to get Alice Luxley out. I'll get us up to 5. And I'm also going to go ahead and throw out a shortcut for Sister Mary and get her moving. Okay. Sister Mary, I'm going to go ahead and spend my first action to play Ever Vigilant from my Stick to the Plan. I'm going to spend 3 to get out Runic Axe. I'm going to spend 1 to get out my Holy Rosary. And I'll spend 1 to get out my Brand of Cthugga. So 3 assets, 1 at a time. And then we're just going to move twice. Then gain 2 clues, blah, 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 blah. Alright, so yeah, I'm just going to make my way straight to the balcony. Three icons, huh? Okay, I can actually do stuff with that. We can get a lot of clues there. Okay, that is everybody. No enemies, go to upkeep. Read the signs. Upkeep. Deduction. Alright, we can make that work. Mythos. We'll add a Bless. Add a Doom. Shuffle this. Play that. It's a monster, so we get another Doom. That's a monster. I did shuffle. You watched me. It's another Doom. Alright, cool. We have made no progress. Okay, investigation phase. I'm going to start with Sister Mary. I'm going to spend an action to discard Taking the Initiative to activate this location. So I'm going to gain 2 clues from the pool. Next, I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 to do Read the Signs. So we're going to be 7 to 1. Alright, last action, I will go ahead and draw into the flame and get the 2 clues here that way. Because apparently, the game did not want me to pass. Fate of All Fools, I'll take it. Alright, Carolyn, I'm going to go ahead and investigate. I'm going to commit a deduction. So we'll be 6 to 3. We do pass, we get 2 clues. I'm then going to do a double action and play Task Force. I'm going to grab the clue from this location. I will move to this location, and then I'm going to activate this. I'm going to be 5 to 1. Okay, we pass. And I'm going to pick the heal horror thing and heal 2 horror off this. And that'll be it on that front. Upkeep. Okay. Add a Bless. Add a Doom. Scaring Miss, or Scaring Fog, that's fine. Another doom. All right, we're about to advance. Okay. Investigation. So we have 7 clues. I don't remember how many you actually need for the thing, but we'll find out soon. Then gain 2 clues from the token pool. Do I want to do that? I think I'm going to go ahead and do this alchemical distillation first. And get rid of this. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and gain a resource, and then I'll spend 2 to get out hypnotic therapy. And then over here, I'm going to go ahead and do a mercy cache. Gain 3 resources, draw a card. And then I'm just going to move twice. Upkeep. Upkeep. Doom. Bless. This effect can cause the agenda to advance. I don't really have a way of... Oh, I have glory. Yeah, I'll take the 2 damage, and we'll see what happens. I guess you'll take 2 more damage. All right. We got that taken care of, I guess. All right, meanwhile... I'm going to go ahead and do hypnotic therapy on myself. Five to 2. We pass. I'll heal 1 horror, which will get me 1 resource, and I get to draw a card. All right, next I'm going to go ahead and do alchemical distillation, 5-1. All right, cool. And then my last action, I'm just going to gain a resource. Meanwhile, over here, Sister Mary, draw a card. Actually, no, first play your wolf mask, then draw a card, and draw 1 more card. Okay. Upkeep. Bless. Get this. Crypt Chill. I am currently 5 to 4. I do pass. I get to add a bless. Okay, gets next to the agenda deck. Okay. All right, let's go. I'm going to spend 4 to get out Beat Cop. I'm then going to go ahead and look for trouble. Discard the top of the counter deck until Twilight enemy is discarded. God. Rick. All right, 1 second. That should not trigger when you mouse over it like that. That's ridiculous. All right. Let's try this again. Well, the good news is this top one is the thing we want. He's going to spawn here. He is aloof. And then we get what? 2 clues from the pool? Yep, 2 clues from the pool. Okay. I have one action remaining. I'm going to go ahead and draw, and that'll be it. Meanwhile, over here, I'm going to go ahead and spend 4 to get out Fingerprint Kit. I'm going to go ahead and draw a card and draw a card. Okay. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do Hypnotic Therapy. There we go. Heal Horror and gain a resource. Okay. Upkeep. Well, got Ever Vigilant, but I don't really need to play anything anymore. Mythos, add Doom. Alright, so it's going to advance. This goes away. Alright. Pulled into the shadows. You have uncovered some evidence pertaining to the disappearances, but the truth has yet to be unveiled. Alright, we will spend 6 clues. Spawn Yosef Miker. Somewhere, which we'll deal with in a bit. Do the interlude. Alright, okay, continue to Act 1B. Alright. For each location in play, find the set-aside spectral version of that location and swap them. All tokens and cards at the former location are now considered to be at the new location. And then we spawn all the monsters at us. Okay. And we have a lot of monsters to play around with. And then, of course, we get Spectral Watcher as well. Spectral Watcher. We get this. I believe we also get, what, Realm of Death? Yep. I'm assuming the encounter discard? Yep. Alright, so we get all this. Replace. Clues transfer over, right? Yep, all tokens. Okay. Alright, Special Watcher's down there, and then spawn the set aside, Special Watcher enemy, blah blah blah. Okay, in player order, each investigator spawns one of the set aside as their location until everything's spawned. Okay, we get to pick and choose, but so we can do this, put everything on you, and Nether Mist will just be here. So the way I did it is I had the Wraith spawn on Sister Mary, and then had the Nether Mist be drawn by Carolyn. Okay, so we got that going for us. Okay. And then these need to get all shuffled back in. Alright, each Silver Twilight enemy is now victory 0. And all that good stuff. And then hunter enemies are going to go after any humanoids and murder them. Oh, and then I need to deal with this guy. I could just murder him. So, oh yeah, where are we spawning him? At the location other than the entry hall that's furthest away from all investigators. We'll put you in the billiards room, I guess. Alright, let's go ahead and continue with this. We already got the Doom. We shuffled this. Let's draw our encounter cards. Place 1 Doom on each cultist enemy. And then until the end of the round, increase the blah, 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 blah. Got it. Alright. 11 Doom to advance, by the way. Let's see. Yeah, you have covered some of the evidence. Yeah, we already read that. Yeah, before you can investigate further, the building is suddenly plunged into icy darkness. All the lights flicker at once and are snuffed out. A thick, otherworldly mist begins to seep into the corridors, causing everything it touches to decay. And then over the threshold, does this have something to do with the 4 missing persons? If so, what does that mean for your survival? And then over here, the spectral realm. In the blink of an eye, everything has changed. A sudden oppressive silence fills the halls of Yosef Miger's manor. Gone is the din of idle chatter from the banquet hall, the clinking glasses, the laughter of oblivious guests. Save for only you and several others, all of the people in the house have vanished without a trace. All that is left is the dark mist and the beings that inhabit it. So we still need to figure out a way out. Okay. Shuffle. Oh yeah, we already draw. Okay, so this is done. Yeah, Doom was placed. Oh, also Doom needs to be placed on you. Oh, no, it's only on the nearest enemy. God, thank God. And now he's harder to deal with, but that's okay. And then you. Spectral Knights. 3 to 4. We can go 4 to 4. Actually, this one's not too bad. Let's just go 3 to 4 and see what happens. Alright, I do fail, but I only fail by 2. Thanks to the Bless token, so this just gets put up here. Okay. At the end of the Mythos, we do add another Doom to this guy, which is fine, because he's probably going to die soon anyway. Alright. Let's get to work. So, I'm going to start with Sister Mary. I'm going to use Brandon Kathuga, so we're going to be 5 to 2. Okay, I do pass. I'll spend 2 charges. Since I'm killing with a spell, this will get rid of it permanently. I'm then going to go ahead and do it again. Brandon Kathuga on the other one. That's -2, so that's 3 to 2, so I pass by 1, which is fine. I'll spend 2 charges to kill it, getting rid of it entirely. Okay. Next. I can easily get rid of this guy, but I think I want to wait. Because I want this cultist, I want this guy to die. That's the situation. I want this man to die. So let's just move on over. You know, give that person some room. Alright, so this place does have victory. I'm pretty sure the balcony does not. Okay, so with that in mind, let's just move on over. I'm going to go ahead and investigate this location. What is it? Yeah, I'll go ahead and use a fingerprint kit. So I'm 6 to 3. I pass, even with the -3. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use this opportunity to may draw a card. Okay. What do I want to do with my last action? Because I'm not hurting on resources or any of that nonsense. Let's just draw a card. Ah, there's my Bloodthirst. Okay. Also, while we're at it, let's just go ahead and set this to that. Okay. Enemy phase, Hunter. And then after the Hunter moves step, it's going to do 2 damage to any humanoid enemy at its location. So 1 damage from this, kills this man. He is gone. And more importantly, I got rid of the Doom on him. Alright. Let's go ahead and do upkeep. Upkeep. Alright. Add a Bless. Mythos. 1 Doom. Crypt Chill. I'm 5 to 4 right now. I pass. This is the damage one. I will spend a resource and just take a horror. Okay. Rather not deal with that. Okay. Okay, so how do we want to handle this? Spectral Watcher is going to be kind of an annoying pain. There's not much I can do about it. And we do need to deal with that guy eventually. Alright. Let's, I'm going to go ahead and investigate with the fingerprint kit. So 6 to 3. We pass, get both clues. So we are 7 to 4 right now. I'm going to go ahead and pop a shortcut to move Sister Mary up to here. You'll get engaged by you. Alright. Then I'm going to go ahead and move twice. Get this place taken care of. So victory 2 for this location. We're going to need all the victory we can get because I'm going to be at -2 for a while. Alright, meanwhile, we got Sister Mary, who needs to obliterate everything. Let's fight. So this is going to put us at 5 to 3. I'll use Runic Axe, Power, and a Vicious Blow. So that's going to be 6 to 3. Okay, 3 damage. I'll attack again. This time I'll use a charge of Wolf Mask and charge of Runic Axe, so power again. Oh, actually, I will also use a charge of Glory. Okay, here goes nothing. So that's going to put us at 7 to 3. We pass. All right, so he's going to be exhausted, stunned, and I'll go ahead and use Glory to heal a damage because I need to. All right. And then for my last action, I'm going to go ahead and spin 3 to get out something worth fighting for. Okay. And that is it on that front. Let's go ahead and do upkeep. Okay. He's not going to regain this round. Add a Bless. Add a Doom. 5 to 4. We pass. Alright. That's going to stay there for now. Actually, what's this place do anyway? Discard a card from your hand. I'm kind of okay with that. But I also don't have a really reliable way of getting rid of this. So, you know what? I'll just take the horror and get rid of this. Good. Investigation phase. I'm going to go ahead and start with Sister Mary. I'm going to spend 2 to do Spectral Razor, so I can engage this, which will get me an offering back. And then it's going to be a total of 9 to 3. I am going to go ahead and commit this Vicious Blow. 10 to 3. We do pass, we add a Bless. It does 4 damage, because this is a non-elite creature. So 3, and then +1 from Vicious Blow. So you get into the victory. Okay. And then I'm going to move over 1. Okay. And then for my last action, actually, do I want to move over 1? You know what? I'm just going to move up 1 so I can help out here. Sorry about that. I already knew that location wasn't victory anyway. So I'm going to move up 1, and then I'm just going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just going to gain a resource. All right, Carolyn. Carolyn's going to investigate using Fingerprint Kit. 6 to 4. We'll go 7 to 4. Okay, we pass. No more curses. All right, search top 3. Dynamite Blast. We'll take it. Okay. And then we do get 2 clues here, which we can spend. I'm just going to put 1 here and then hit the spin button. Take care of that in a second. All right. Reveal the entry hall. Okay. A way out. You find the corpse of one of the others trapped here, a member of the Silver Twilight Lodge, you surmise, although his outfit of blue and silver robes suggests something more esoteric. Gripped tightly in his withered hands is a small tome bearing the insignia of the lodge. Browsing through its pages, you are surprised to find all manner of information regarding the mist and the creatures you have encountered, including a spell to release the bonds of death and escape the mist. How long has this man been here studying this realm? Regardless, at least you have a way out now. Okay. And then here, at the end of the round, each Silver Twilight enemy in the entry hall escapes. Move each ready Silver Twilight enemy with the aloof keyword once towards entry hall. Now that the mist has receded, you might be able to escape with your lives, but what about Joseph Miker and the other lodge members left behind? Should you stay to make sure they escape, or flee while you have the chance? Okay, so that was my first action. Second action, I'm going to go ahead and play Stand Together. Gain 2 resources. Gain 2 resources. You draw 2 cards. And you draw 2 cards. I did shuffle. I'm fairly certain of that. And then I'm going to go ahead and... This is exhausted, by the way. It's also out of supply, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go ahead and just use emergency cash to get up to 7. Okay, enemy phase. This guy's still exhausted. Upkeep. He'll unexhaust at this point. Another Runic Axe. A Fearless. Bless. Mythos. Third Doom of 11. Put Doom on the nearest cultist enemy, which is unfortunately this guy. Resolve each haunted ability on your location, which is discard a card from your hand. Can't discard that, unfortunately. I'm going to go ahead and discard the Ever Vigilant, because I don't need it. Actually, the Ever Vigilant has its uses. I'm going to discard the Fearless. It does surge, by the way, so let's resolve this. Oh, good, he comes at me. Well, saves me some trouble, I guess. Alright, so I'm going to get attacked for 1 and 1. And that's it. I mean, the other option... I mean, I could have warded it, but honestly, I actually want this guy to be here. For some reasons. All right, so we're gonna do something. Try to be cheeky here. Well, actually, we can do it this way. All right, investigation phase. We will start with Sister Mary. All right, Sister Mary. I need you to murder a man. So I need to do 3 damage. Question is, can I do 3 damage? No, I can't. Alright, first things first. Spend 2. Read the signs. This will make us 7 to 4. Alright, I definitely pass. Get 2 clues here. Okay, so that takes care of that. Also, I never flipped this location over, did I? Alright. Oh, no, I know what my plan was. Okay. Next, I'm going to go ahead and attack. I'm going to use... Actually, I'll use Runic Axe first. I'm going to spend a charge for power. So right now, this is going to put us at 5 to 3. And I'll use a Wolf Mask. So we'll be 7 to 3, doing 2 damage. Okay, 2 damage. And then I'm going to discard Beat Cop to do another damage. Alright. And then you need to go. Something's about to go down here. Alright. So, here goes nothing. Do I let myself get hit one more time? I mean, I don't really have a choice here. I'm not going to be able to evade. All right. Here goes nothing. I'm going to have the 1-in-1 go to Alice Luxley. And we're going to Dynamite Blast. So this is going to cost me 5. And deal 3 damage to each enemy and investigate at the chosen location. I'll take 3. This will do excess damage, so I'll discard the Bloodthirst. And then you get exhausted. And stunned for a bit. Alright. Alright, well, I'm in pain, but I'm alive. So I'm going to go ahead and just... move twice to get down to here. I believe this room has victory still. Either way, I want to kill Joseph Meiger, or at least, I mean, help him. Yeah, help him. Enemy is not going to do anything. Upkeep. This will go away. All right, upkeep. Ace of Rods, don't care. Another Alice Luxley, perfect. Mythos, we'll go ahead and add the Bless. Add the Doom, we're 5 of 11. Okay, this comes into play. And another one. Okay. So the question is, can I do enough damage? Alright, I'm going to start with Sister Mary. I'm going to move twice to get to here. Yep. Victory 1. This guy will engage me. I'll get a offering back. I will then proceed to do... to hit this guy for 2 damage. Because these guys are not immune anymore, right? Correct. Since you're not willing to talk to me, I'll talk with my violence. Alright, we're going to go ahead and spend a charge of Runic Axe. So currently we are 5 to 3. We'll spend an offering to make it 7 to 3. We are good to go. So 2 damage. And then Carolyn is going to move once. Get out Alice Luxley. And then I'm going to investigate. I'm currently 5 to 3. I'm going to go ahead and commit Ever Vigilant. So 6 to 3. We pass. I'm going to go ahead and exhaust this. I'm going to discover 1 clue. I'm then going to exhaust Alice Luxley because I just... after you discover a clue, exhaust to deal 1 damage to your location. I'll do 1 damage to Joseph Meiger, putting him in the victory display. And getting rid of the doom that it was on him. Alright. Enemy phase, you're going to eventually ready again. We'll do upkeep. I have to discard something. That needs to be dealt with. Alright. Well, the good news is I don't have to discard anything. Alright, upkeep. Task Force. Okay, that... Okay, that I can work with. So these are going to get discarded. Gain a Bless. Mythos. Gain a Doom. Draw a card. This place must discard an asset. At this point, let's go ahead and get rid of our Brian Ikathoga. Scaring Fog. That's a little annoying, but not actually anything that's going to stop me. Alright. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and gain a resource. Spend 2 to do a double action to do Task Force. I'm going to get a clue from here. I'm going to go ahead and do Hypnotic Therapy as the activate action. At this point, I'll just target Carolyn. So we will be 5-2. We pass. I will heal 1 horror, gain a resource, draw a card. Apparently got my Pathfinder. And then the last, and be able to move. Okay. Meanwhile, over here, I'm going to double action, get rid of Turtle Injury, and then I'm going to move 1. Actually, before I move, I am going to go ahead and get out Beat Cop. Actually, no. I am going to move. Yellow. All right. Enemy phase. He's going to come lumbering down. Upkeep. I will discard Ace of Rods. Living Ink. Mythos. 6. Bless. Draw. Any empty location, we'll put you there. At the end of the round, if they are... Okay, it's at the end of the round. That's fine. Did I draw? 1 second. Okay, I still need to do Carolyn's. Fate of All Fools. We will put a Doom down. Alright. Okay, investigation phase. Just wondering how I'm going to handle this. He has Alert and Hunter. Should I just murder him? I could also just move and take the hit. We pretty much got all the victory I care about. We also managed to deal with the Bloodthirst, so that's good too. Yeah, so this is what we'll do. We're going to move twice, which is going to get engaged with you. You'll take 1 and 1. And then I'll resign, which doesn't provoke. This does technically get rid of the Doom on this. Alright, you're out. I'm going to go with Carolyn next. I'm just going to move twice and then resign. And that's everybody. Alive for now. Coming to this place was a terrible mistake. You had hoped to uncover evidence pertaining to the disappearances at the estate, not become victims yourselves. As you tear through the entry hall and slam through the manor's heavy front doors, you vowed to put as much distance between you and the Miker estate as you possibly can. Unfortunately, your plan is quickly derailed. I mean, what could I have done wrong? Alright, resolution 1. Alright, escape the spectral realm. Alright, we get 7 experience. Yep, 7 in total. I'm pretty sure this location did not have victory. Yeah, we got all the victory. Alright, price of progress. Well, somebody paid some sort of price. If at least one of the investigators has a silver... Nope, don't care about that. Price of progress 3. Price. All right, so Yosa Miger is in the victory display, so we go to 4. Before you can reply, one of Sanford's men emerges from the house behind you. She has a long silver blade as he addresses Mr. Sanford. There is no sign of Yosef inside, sir. The man's The man eyes you suspiciously, keeping his hand on the hilt of his sword. His posture reminds you of that of a knight, stoic and rigidly disciplined. I see, Sanford replies. He closes his eyes and takes a deep breath before continuing. Great loss for our order, but one we anticipated. Gather the lodge's belongings from inside the estates, and I will deal with the consequences. The knight nods and heads back inside. Carl's cold blue eyes turn back towards you. As for you, I would ask you to leave this place at once. You have done enough harm as it is. Before you can protest, he commands the other men to escort you off the premises, and you have little choice but to comply. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So, Yosef disappeared in the mist. And we are enemies of the lodge, which is the intention for this playthrough. All right, and then it just goes straight to scenario 3. Yep. Yeah, if we had saved him, we would have gotten the option to join, but I don't care about that. All right. I'm just checking if I'm missing anything. I think we're good. Okay, so we have 7 experience. Carolyn has 9 that she carried over last time. Let's start with the obvious. Spend 7 to get her stick to the plan. That puts her in a good spot. As for upgrades, at least they're with 2 experience to play around with. I'll think about it. So give me 1 moment. Okay, so yeah, 7 experience for the stick to the plan leaves her with 2. And then I still have down the rabbit hole, so I'll go ahead and use that to upgrade my Dynamite Blast to the level 3 version, which becomes only 4 cost, has double the symbol, has tons of symbols, 2 wills and 2 fist. But more importantly, it can be played fast and at any lightning bolt window. And other than that, it functions exactly the same. It's also a tactic, which means it's going in stick to plan. All right, so that uses up all of our experience. I do have 1 more down the rabbit hole to spend, so I'm going to go ahead and use that to upgrade this and get Quickening Distillet. So now I can use it to move twice and go from there. All right, and then over here we have 7 experience to spend. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade both Beat Cops, which will be reduced cost because of down the rabbit hole, so this is going to cost me a total of 2 XP, bringing me down to 5. This I'll upgrade for free. My remaining Ward of Protection because of the Arcane Researches, so I'm still at 5. Then I will spend 2 XP to go ahead and get Heirloom and Inscription of the Hunt, which is going to make Runic Axe cheaper. Give it Relic, which is important with all these Wraiths and stuff, and give Inscription of the Hunt so I can actually move and fight at the same time. That leaves me with 3 experience, and then I'll use that last 3 experience to upgrade one of my stand-togethers. And that is everything. All right. So we're in pretty good shape now. Now that we both have Stick to the Plans active, it's going to be a lot easier to get set up because we now can just do. We get the emergency cache in here, as well as the Ever Vigilant. And I can always swap this out for something like Shortcut if I really need it. But for right now, I think this is good enough. All right. And yeah, hopefully I didn't make any rules mistakes. If I did, I apologize, but there's a lot of things to keep track of. I think I caught everything. We didn't really do very many investigate checks because everything I got most of the clues in the early game. One mistake I did make when I was fighting Yosef, I actually had 3 fight as my base because I had gotten rid of my Beat Cop earlier. It still would have been a test of 6 versus 3, so there was no chance of me failing it unless I drew auto fail, so I was good to go on that. That was the only thing that really stood out to me. it's very rare when I actually pop the level 0 beat cop to do 1 damage, but now we don't have to worry about that because now we have the upgraded version. Alright, so yeah, probably the next thing on the agenda is to obviously get the remaining Stand Together upgraded and start getting this axe all powered up. More than likely, we're going to probably do Saga and Ancient Power, and then maybe grab Elders or something. Yeah, I think it... Well, actually... Get 2 charges back if you want. It might... Actually, I might end up doing Script Weaver. And kind of go from there. It's hard to say. Because you kind of end up just doing one or the other. Yeah, it might be Saga and Ancient Power. That way I can do extra damage. And maybe multiple pops of glory. We did cut it close. Sister Mary nearly died just from unavoidable damage, but everything else went really, really well. Being able to use the Dynamite Blast to do excess damage to not lose XP is really, really nice as well. And now that we have to stick to the plan, we have Dynamite Blast locked in. We got Ever Vigilance to help set up. So hopefully everything else will start coming together. For Carolyn, I need to start getting field agents in. Field agents will be able to help with the clooving quite a bit. And then obviously I would like to probably get some more upgrades on these alchemical distillation. At the very least, do like perfected, probably perfected and mending. Actually, we could do perfected, refined, and mending, and that'll take care of everything. And then we still haven't really done much of the living ink, but honestly, all the times I've gotten it, I haven't really needed to use it. So it is what it is. All right. In any case, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I am the Depressed Dior. This was Arkham Horror, the card game. We're doing Circle Undone again, and we just finished at Death's Doorstep. And next we'll be doing The Secret Name, which I think is the one with all the rats. I think. In any case, I'll see you guys next time.